Welcome back to Total Drama Comic Studio. And this means that I have know the third answer about of this game show. And we're going to be continue this out, and this would be the part 2 about German or else parody comic. And let's see how the third answer goes. So, the first two answers had been completed as well. Some say that the first thing is absolutely for Cheers and Loudly. The intro is got to be a little bit weird, and that is absolutely going to be for yelling for those one of the kids like the cookies as well. Even though there must be a little bit multiple more of those things as well. Sometimes that must be going to be starting with the abstract like anything as well. The abstract nouns have been started like anything as well for the third part of this thing as well. The first two of those answers was completed by Clotted Cream Cookie that started as for one thing as well. And that says Strangers Starker and obedience or like the obedience is Gohosum and probably 700 points for Clotted Cream Cookie. The third answer is the army's power is unstoppable. And the army's power is unstoppable. And that means power means craft. And which is not going to be for the Indonesian word as well. That means craft. And that means it's not in South Asian word. This is could be the simple word of German noise like kind of itself for only one thing. And that must be gonna be Ubermensch as well. So I'm not thinking about here for some sort of like I say in German or else. This is the parody that I just already seen about that yet. And I wouldn't be able to do like I just probably seen this as well. In the previous video, that was going to be a little bit effect of over here, and that wasn't going to be for around here. Power means craft, and craft means some kind of power in English, and I don't really think this is not a South Asian word. This is German word for without further ado. And that's why German language was scary and dangerous probably the meantime since before World War II. The cost of around for those Hitler reasons around for some kind of for one thing. That this is not that we already know around here that is absolutely going to be saying around here. So, German words are probably scary, or probably scary like itself. And I added the additional words that says, outstanding, my boy! This fellow knows he's German, that's for sure. And this means Ubermatch for Clotted Cream Cookie. And so, if he's right again, he wins. So, if he's right again, he wins as well. I'm probably sure. So, if he's right again, he wins. So, the fourth of those, some kind of like this, wouldn't believe that they just probably able to say for around here. So, well, let's just going to be saying for around here to I don't really think. We're back here in Total Drama Comic Studio. Since I used the Total Drama Comic Studio like anyways, that would be necessary as well. So the final words could be for the final answer what I try is I'm about to find out as well. So let's give it ourselves for the final answer that wouldn't be able to say it for around here. So the fourth answer that somebody who got a mistake, that Linda, like Raspberry Cookie, did a mistake for Synchronicate. I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be for around here. The final answer is breaking the speed limit is against the law. And the speed limit could be for around in German as well. Unfortunately, This isn't going to be for round. This is probably for incorrect answer. That I wouldn't believe that we're going to be sent around here. So, clotted cream did something what I never expected around as well. And so, that wouldn't believe that isn't going to be for around here. And so the crowd goes wild, and probably the crowd goes very shocking. I wouldn't believe this isn't going to be for exactly how this is not trying to do this as well. So I put clotted cream cookie right beside it with this, and we're going to be added for some kind of like the answer as well. So he was just angry, and the answer has just got it right. So that must be he was totally right again, and that means clotted cream cookie wins. He won the game show that I never totally caused around here, that he was respected to live, and what anything it goes for around here is more ridiculous that I just never totally to share around here. If the word was too long, I should put it all the way for down for a little bit for once again. I was not able to be seeing for just what I just actually saw. I've never thought around here is going to be saying this for 1, 2. Oh my gosh. This would be the 4th answer for just right here. And it says, breaking the speed limit is against the law. I'm not sure. Is against the law. Alright. This is absolutely what to do for the final answer, what it was. Breaking the speed limit is against the law. I'll be right back for another time as well. If I get the right answer, that wouldn't be so necessary as well. The final answer will be so hard to read. Even you South Asians won't be able to be reading this whenever it goes. So I just written around here for this. And it will be so shocking that the people are absolutely afraid of to spell one of those things as well. Speed limit is Begrenzung. And that is absolutely going to be even more worse. That I just not going to be trying to saying this and spelling this, and this wouldn't believe this isn't going to be for exactly how it does. It was probably pretty ridiculous as well, and it wasn't going to be for some sort of like this. I'm not very sure. I tried to spell something that was ridiculous. This is one of the most hardest words that you ever going to be spelling. Geschwindigkeitsbegrenzung. And Geschwindigkeitsbegrenzung could be for some sort of a speeding limit, for some sort of, like I say. This wouldn't believe that I wouldn't believe to say around here. This is very impossible to saying for around here. That says speeding is against the law, which means it's going to be the same language as this. Speed limit, breaking the speed limit is against the law. And that should be even very impossible. Oh, I'm not very sure this is impossible. And that's it. Shut up, that's not correct. So, and that will be it as well. This is a conclusion that I just probably going to meant to be. And this will be the final winner, and that will be Clotted Cream Cookie as well. And that's the end of a round and the end of our game. Congratulations, Clotted Cream Cookie, another 1,000 marks for you. I'm sorry, Raspberry Cookie, you lost. I don't really think that custard soldiers that will absolutely look like this. That yells for re-education for 4 weeks. And that isn't going to be for without I absolutely trying to say as well. The winner is Clotted Cream Cookie. She takes away forever, but not before. It was going to be for weeks only. Until she will ever came back after 4 weeks. That should enable to be gaining back into the game. And which means she might able to be forgetting something that she absolutely made a mistake. After the mistake has been made, she put out of here and returned to some kind of to be re-educated as well. So remember, only 169 days left of English. And that will be it as well. So this could be for 1 year. So there must be for only even many more days left for English. Make sure you are prepared. You prepare. And make sure you're prepared. And that will be the end. It marks the end of the story. That was absolutely ridiculous. And so on. And there must be anything as well. The start of the game. And looks like everything is all finished like anything itself. And especially that I add cars like the Acadia, the LaCrosse, Panamera, and the XTS over here from the 2013 model year. So I'm probably sure like anything as well is already finished. And that will be the end of this video. The part 2 is over as well. So the link is going to be in description. And for some kind of main website is absolutely into the description as well. You can now browse anything that you want before it's going to be over soon as well. Sometimes that Google finally impacts around here for the Windows 10 users to receive a unsupported warning anyways. If that's not real, that would be even necessary or what? So thanks again and have a nice day. So I'll be signing off and I'll talk to you mini lads and Comic Studio users all later, as you might going to be making a parody comic whenever it does. Every comic isn't going to be for such a way in the previous video, so thankfully that will be it as well. So I'll be see you in the next video at the end of the month until the first day of the month comes on, or whenever that I'm probably going off duty or something.